All right, man. Let's talk about Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos. Seemed like they struck a deal. I think Edwin De Los Santos was the next guy up. If not for Edwin De Los Santos, he possibly could have been fighting Jermaine Franklin. It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. So look at these rankings real quick. And they getting thick up in these rankings too. Some really good fighters at 135. Um, you look, um, he went down the line. They went to Frank. They went to Shakur. They said no. Esau Cruz said no. I suppose Williams Zepeda said no. So now it's Edwin De Los Santos. Had he said no, it would have been Jermaine Franklin. Nobody want to see a Yoshino rematch. So yep. So Edwin De Los Santos is the next guy up. I love the fight. That's the fight that I originally thought was gonna happen. I didn't see Frank Martin taking that fight. When Frank Martin took that fight, I was surprised as anybody else. But at the end of the day, he didn't take the fight. So it was said that he wanted 50-50. Edwin De Los Santos pulled up to, Shakur Stevenson hood, um, recently and called him out. So he seemed to be coming with the right energy. Now he also said he ain't gonna pull out like Frank Martin either. So Edwin De Los Santos, he can punch. He coming with the right mentality for this fight. Um, it says Shakur Stevenson, Edwin De Los Santos agreed for November 16th in Las Vegas. Um, It says Shakur Stevens is ready to face powerful number 6 Edwin De Los Santos for the vacant WC lightweight title next November 16th in Las Vegas. Shakur Stevenson De Los Santos will be shown on ESPN during Formula One Grand Prix weekend in Las Vegas. If De Los Santos puts his hands on Shakur Stevenson, he'll finish with the Cuban talent Roberto Ramirez started in 2016 Olympics. I don't know what that got to do with, Puerto Rican and the Cuban got to do with that. Um, is he Puerto Rican? I mean, Dominican and Puerto Rican. What they got to do with that? But hey, whatever. De Los Santos is devastated one punch knockout artist with the third round TKO Jose Venezuela. He got dropped in that fight too, in a one-sided 10-round decision over Joseph Adorno. The only loss of the 23-year-old Dominican Republic native De Los Santos' 5-year career was a close 8-round split decision versus Charles Foster and I think William Foster is what the box rec says his name is, so that might be a typo. It might just be a nickname. William Foster still undefeated though. He says advantages for Sal Los Santos: power, toughness, youth, hunger. De Los Santos was getting to Foster in the later rounds, and had that fight passed through 8, he likely would have knocked him out. That's one of those downsides to fights, those short durations. You don't get to see the knockouts that you normally see. We'll see if there was longer fights. So it says that Carpenter here, Shakur Stevenson, Edwin De Los Santos agreed to a deal for November 16th in Las Vegas for the vacant WC lightweight title. Sources told ESPN the bout will headline Top Rank Boxing ESPN card Thursday, 3 days before the Formula One debuts in Las Vegas. So I don't know, what's so important about that Thursday or whatever, why they couldn't fight on the weekend. Maybe because people will be watching the Grand Prix during the weekend. Now the Grand Prix, Formula One Grand Prix is the cars that, like, I think that was in like Gran Turismo. Uh, they not the stock cars. Let me show y'all what they are. I mean, and little kids, man, young boys love this type of stuff, bro. I've been to I think a couple Formula One races. Because the Grand Prix come to Detroit. I'm not sure if I went to a stock car race, one that Jeff Gordon and them drive, but those are the Grand Prix cars for those who don't know. Not the ones in Gran Turismo, excuse me, but no, these are the Formula One cars or whatever like that. So my whole thing was I didn't get how they was trying to market Formula One cars for two black fighters in Las Vegas. To me, that didn't seem to be the best. In my opinion, that didn't seem to be the best. Uh, you know, that didn't seem to be the best. Marketing tool for two black fighters, but hey, I guess you had to try um to market it two other ways. You know, um, but But at the end of the day, man, I like this fight. I thought this was the fight that was always going to take place. Santos is rugged and rough. He going against a good contender now. Shakur looked real powerful his last time out. He looked real powerful his last time out. Real powerful. Speed and everything. So if he bring that power, De Los Santos, and that speed he had, you're gonna be in trouble. But this is the top this is the top hold on. If this is the top if this is the top, I forgot what I just said. I'm tired. But whatever I was saying, I forget. But like I said, I just think they should have did a use different marketing tool. But yeah, with De Los Santos. But if he this is the top type of dude that's probably going to secure problems. Is a guy that's gonna pressure, a guy that's gonna be rough, rugged, come at him, and it's gonna make Shakur Stevenson move his hands and throw some punches. So we get to see Shakur versus a puncher. I'm not sure, other than the African guy, Jeremiah Nicotino, whatever it is, that the cop from Libya, and he admitted that he can punch hard, and that's why he kind of went into safe mode. So Edwin De Los Santos seemed to have the right mindset for the fight. He seemed to be 10 toes down. Seemed like he willing to walk through some fire in that fight. So, can I rule out an upset? Absolutely not. He got a puncher's chance. He rugged. He been knocked down, got up. And if he stick around the later rounds, it should be very, very interesting. I think he's gonna make Shakur Stevenson have to move his hands. Now, it is gonna be a more competitive fight than the Frank Martin fight. I think it's probably both on the same level, in my opinion. Frank is kind of like Frank will put the turbo jets on too and just start walking you down and walking through your fire too. So they both entertaining fights, to be honest. I think Frank is more technically polished than De Los Santos is, and we know the history of Dominicans coming up short in a lot of big fights too. It just seems like they just can't get over that hump of some of the bigger fights they be a part of. Um, so that seemed to be something to look at. But I think it's a hell of a fight. I think I'm looking forward to this one. I'm definitely gonna stop my Thursday if possible to watch this fight. Definitely will. Definitely will. So it might not be the most sexiest name fight out there. May not be Regis Devin and Andrade, David Benavidez, or nothing like that. But I think it's still a really, really good fight. I think it'll be a really, really good fight. So, um, but nonetheless, I feel that De Los Santos might be a little bit too unpolished for Shakur Stevenson, but he can change all of that by pressuring Shakur, cutting the ring off of Shakur, closing the distance on Shakur Stevenson, and getting him out of there. So I think that might be that might be the ticket. That might be the ticket. That might be the ticket. So, um, but yeah, I think this is probably gonna be a barn burner. I think Shakur Stevenson is gonna have to show what he made of, and I think he gonna have to put the old buddy down. I think you got to go to the body, go to the head. He got to sharpshoot, throw combination punches. I think you got to put old buddy down. I think he got to put old buddy down. So, but there's still a good. Obviously don't have the cachet of Frank Martin, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford over it. the school of Arrow, the school of Terrence. But to me, name brand fights don't always check out to be the best. So I think this is gonna be a really, really good fight, man. And uh, now, as far as this writer saying that boxing fans review Shakur, Stevenson, and De La Santo kind of 50-50, I don't think anybody views it as 50-50. I think they still favor Shakur heavily, you know. But Shakur said, "Be careful what you ask for. See y'all in November for real. This fight got more heart. This fighter got more heart than the rest of them. Truthfully speaking, I believe he's a better fighter than that bitch, that bitch ninja who got cold feet and pulled out Frank Martin. But look you. He said, but look you press up on me. I will answer the phone. I called. I don't duck no smoke. Let's get it, ninja." He tagged Edwin De Los Santos. So, um, so yeah, I mean, shit. He gave Edwin. He gave Edwin his you know, Edwin is probably called Frank Martin a bitch. So it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. You can find me everywhere. The link tree is the first link in the description. Man, I appreciate everybody supporting the channel. Check out the Boxing News playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time Goodfella TV. Peace.